We need to bring the orc to the wizard.
Of course, how could a man forget?
I'll be in the same spot as before with Hermes.
Who's hand delivering this orc then?
Most likely DG.
How about we put that one on the docket?
In that case, it's going to be Olaf or Matthias.
It's kind of awkward when the person whose big thing is up doesn't show up. Even if we're in last session, they weren't there either. So, delays.
Well, last session we had to skip.
Yeah. But they weren't there either. They already... Yeah. So whatever this family thing is, I wonder if it's two separate instances or just one continued, whatever.
D leave.
Huh?
It's an emergency leave. They can do it up to a month. Oof. And if it's the same thing what Guy did, I had to bury my dad. Oof. So.
Yeah, they did say there was a family emergency, so I'm not hacking on them or anything.
No, I'm just saying. It can... Usually people like to take the most time off. So.
Well, how about we do it the old slick way? I'm just going to say that DG heads over there, and a little bit later, they'll come back with their little helmet on.
There we go.
And no orc with her, but hey, we can sort those details out some other time. Point is, that's been taken care of and settled, or will be settled for us later. What do you want to do next, everyone else? That isn't DG, who isn't here.
We need to head to Olaf's home.
Yeah, I think the plan was to go to Earthheart, and I guess DG wanted to do that, like cure the person there. But besides that, we have to head to the Hammerfist Halls after that.
Do we have any particular items they can? Or do you have any particular items that can help with curse removal?
I don't know. That was DG's plan.
I'll just make a quick scan of remove curse and see if... Not a druid thing. Huh. Cleric 3 and wizard 4. So, nope. I don't think anyone can do that, so...
Nope. I don't know what her plan was.
We'll put a pin in it. We'll put a pin in it. Gonna need a lot of pins. Let's see. The fastest way down to the Hammerfist Hold to be to go to Three Swords in the large cliff of the Landrise. That'll be about 4 days from here. Down yonder plains. Unless you have any particular complaints, objections, or things you want to do, such as Argus perhaps wishing to purchase some extra supplies. Let
me check how
what's on the road.
We're mostly good on food, at least for the one-way trip.
Yep.
Just in case we meet something on the road.
Gotcha. The weather is quite brutal. Making your way down the long open plains, you are battered by fantastic winds of incredible heat. It is as if the air itself is filled with the razor-sharp embers. Even your armor can only scarcely protect you against the tiny slivers that slip in between the cracks. Let us see if you run into anyone along this road. Indeed you do. Indeed you do. Just gotta... Okay, Oh my. Oh wait, no, that guy's taking... Okay. That's not one of the road events, you stupid dummy. That doesn't belong there. As you make your way down the road, shortly before arriving at Three Swords, you come across a grisly scene. Or at the very least, the slow rise of a grisly scene. Keen eyes will notice that besides this road, slightly wooded and shrubbed on the sides, are carts and bits and pieces of caravans. Off in the distance, around a corner, hidden behind a particularly large, sharp shrub, is a selection of dwarves. They have set themselves upon harmless merchants who have been tied up and are now being interrogated by some held at weapon point, where some other of the dwarves are gleefully removing contents of wagons. They seem
How
not to pay you
is
any
this
mind.
one of yours?
I don't know. Do they look familiar to me at all?
You know what? Let's have a look-see. Nope, you don't personally know any of them.
Yeah, they're dwarves. I don't know who they are.
Hmm.
Each of them is wearing a quite specific black belt that covers a large, well, it's more like an obi, like a large cloth belt that goes around the waist. If you wish not to intervene with these particular men and their actions, you are free to move on. They pay you no mind.
Should we move past or should we interfere?
I mean, I don't particularly care one way or the other. They're not goblins.
Likewise.
I mean,
Matthew,
it's-
do you have a strong
I
opinion?
mean, if it's not the dwarves that are being tortured, I mean, if it's the other way around, I'd go in there and swim my axe around.
Marvelous.
That makes sense. Matthias, do you have a strong opinion one way or another?
Seeing as though your kin are doing something that is not customary to what I know of you, I suggest we at least investigate. We can't assume it's always bad what they're doing, but at least it will clear our minds while we walk past them.
I mean, they're not my kin, but I guess we could go talk to them.
They sound like you, so they are your kin. Blood
But-
name or not.
I mean, shit, I thought I was a racist.
There we go. So, you
Yeah.
engage Mr. Dwarf, the one who looks to be standing in the most impressive of all armors. There is a distinct, like, leader among them.
Hmm. Olaf, would you like to talk to them?
Sure. Hail, Olaf Ironaxe at your service. What the hell do these bastard humans do?
The dwarf you gaze upon wears full plate and stands proudly atop, well, a small pile of debris upon which a cart has been dashed. He looks at you up and down. Give me a brief moment, as I need to inspect certain elements of your character sheet.
Now,
He speaks in sharp dwarven. You've no business here. Hit the road where you can.
I don't particularly care. Well, Matthias, you want to talk to these people?
Certainly.
Do you speak dwarven?
No.
He refuses to address you in common. He spits at your attempt to speak otherwise.
huh. Hold on, I'm gonna have to close the window real quick.
Sure.
Not the window.
There's some idiots with the core blasting music
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
right
I used to live
outside.
near a highway. It was terrible.
Excuse me, what? Could you repeat that?
I used to live near a highway.
Oof.
It was terrible.
Yeah, I live in a little suburb part of town.
I actually used to live near an airship as well.
Hmm.
So
Uh-huh.
he won't address me because I'm speaking common.
Yes. Your good friend Olaf here can even provide you with the necessary information that the answer he gives you is a spit and then some goblin swears of choice selection.
Yeah, they want us to bugger off.
Makes sense. Let's go then.
No. I would accept that, except spitting. No. No,
Oh
I
my
will
God.
not accept this.
This is new. Usually I'm the one that's ready for a fight.
Yeah.
May the last person who disrespected me when I was showing common courtesy. It's been quite a while since I've taught manners to others, but feel free to join me if you wish.
Yeah, all right. Hey, so this guy here with the weird fancy swords wants to duel you.
I'm talking to the dwarf in Dwarvish.
The answer you get back is plain and terse. I don't know why, but it's hard for me to summon the voices. I don't know. He smells. It
That's
smells
okay,
of.
don't worry about it.
It smells of angel's voice. No, it smells of angel. Oh, God dang it! There's something that's broken. He says to you that your friend over there smells of angel's voice, of the choirs of the Celestials, and he hates it. And if he wants a fight, he can get it. But this, he does not
That's
fight
fine.
fair. He has no
Right,
intent
so-
on fighting. Stupid.
So we're gonna get into a gang fight, but he basically smells like, he says you're smelling like a goody two shoes, and if you want to get your face wiped on the floor, he's willing to oblige.
Hermes at this point, like, jabs his elbow into you, Argus. If he can,
I tug on her
he
cloaks,
might
I
be a
suppose.
cleric or something. If he can smell
Yeah.
goodness.
Or a paladin.
Yeah, it gives me weird vibes.
Yeah, well, if they get into a fight, probably keep a fireball ready. Just in case.
That'll be difficult. They're very close to innocence. They've hostages. If I blow them up, I'll probably blow them up too.
Mm. Shit, yeah, that's the problem. See, he can't do it in the air because everybody's taller than these idiots. Oh my god, they're tactical geniuses.
Keep your feet to the ground.
Always be
Yes.
the shortest thing around.
Well, exactly, see? You only need to be, when you're being chased by a bear, you only need to be faster than the slowest person. In the
Or you
group.
just kill the bear.
Or you cut the tendons of the person who's the fastest and then run.
You can be as cheeky as you like about it.
Yep.
He repeats his offer that you can just bugger off if you...
Yeah, this is the last chance I would suggest it, and I would pull tug on the cloaks of Matthias and Olaf. This is a silly thing to die for.
Yeah. I'm letting Matthias run the show. I'm used to the ones picking the fight, so if he wants to pick
And
the
you
fight,
spend
I'll
your
back him
time
up.
fighting goblins when you don't need to fight goblins every time. I would assume you would at least back me up at this point.
Yeah, if you want to fight, I'll
Ooh.
fight. Oh, if you want to fight him, I'll fight him. I don't particularly care one way or the other.
I mean, look, I can try to piss him off if you want.
Yep.
Just to be clear that we're all on the same page, we're gonna fight them. You plan to fight them.
Lawful good. Doesn't like that.
Next.
He would have left it alone if you didn't spit at him. That's the point.
That's
would've
it.
said-
Oh my god, you kiss your god with that mouth. It's like, oh my god, he doesn't fight dirty. Of course he doesn't fight dirty. He needs a booster seat to get to the fight because he's standing on like that little stone. That was in character, just for the sake of reference.
Just for the sake of reference.
I know. I
Well,
don't usually insult people.
Look, I figured
I
at some
picked up-
point he'd open his mouth and do something crazy. This is more like him. He lets you run the show with killing goblins because, like, okay, I understand your story. Nobody spits at my feet and insults me. Especially when you're doing something wrong. Now, tavern, different story. No one cares. Drunk.
Makes sense.
The hell? I can't... There we go.
I guess we're gonna need a map for this one.
Yup.
Yes.
All right.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da.
We'll try to draw them out, and I would suggest that Hermes maybe try to like shape it, or place it in such a way that they wouldn't hit.
By the way, this fine gentleman's spit causes a noxious odor to begin filling the air. He's a smelly boy, right down to the teeth.
Hey, not all dwarves are smelly.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Why are these guys called veterans? Ugh. No, they're CR...
So good XP, boys.
This way,
I'm at.
that's if we survive.
Sorry,
If
I
we
actually
survive.
I had a good cup of coffee today, so I'm widely awake and I'm ready to kill.
He's fired
gosh.
up and ready to
I
slay.
was. I always got this like perception of Matthias that they're very in a sense like they're very perceptive, they're very observant. But today is nice. I can finally see what motivates them.
Nice.
Well, namely injustice. I like that.
All right. Well, do I have anyone? Okay. Good job on me. I probably have. Oh, here we go. I got some random idiots I can use for all kinds of fun stuff.
As players, we got to keep the DM on their feet. So if they do random encounter, like, oh crap, hold
But
on, I
chairs.
got something for you.
But chairs. These guys are so smug. I like that.
Oh, I want a token selector. Thank you. Yeah, there's quite a few of them. They're all besides the road. As I mentioned, a few of them are on top of the latest addition to the Fine Cart family.
Do you mind if I draw in like a little? How big would be the cart that we have? Like 3x2?
It's
Maybe?
it's a decent size. Why does it matter? What do you want to know?
I just want to put it on the map, just so we know where it is, so we could maybe use it as cover, or
Excellent. All right, I'll give you a 3x2 cart carriage then. How much can it carry? Like 3 people, right?
it provides space for 4 and 600 pounds of
Storage,
cargo.
yeah.
If it provides space for 4. Oh, I would like a solid.
And we bought the armored cart. A little extra bit of sturdiness.
reinforcement.
Why is the opacity set to 0?
Is it possible to grab a? What I'm saying is, it's possible to make a token that is like 2x8, because I can just make a carriage token for us.
Gosh. Well, maybe we'll give that a go. In fact, here's the actual carriage. Let me just give it let me give it a
but
little
it's a tiny
growth.
little shield next to a bigger shield.
Anyway, there's your carriage. Where do you want it?
I assume we stopped some distance behind and then stepped forward from it. And I assume our casters like Digi and Burmus and the bird are on it. Olaf and Matthias are ahead. I assume I am behind because I keep trying to follow formations.
Got.
Because that's the one thing that Olaf beat into me.
Stay behind me.
Yeah.
Come on, scroll and combat mode, and over, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, combat mode, and over, and combat mode, and activate, and please roll your initiative, people.
Yes.
Now, let's get back to business. How is combat initiated? Like, what is the point at which it's apparent to everyone that fighting is going to happen?
I assume when even Argus steps in and calls him out on being short.
When the Kill Bill music being played and we draw our blades.
I mean, they don't look short to me, but, you know, we're gonna rumble, we're gonna rumble.
Get ready to... Oh, yeah, I need to roll for DG. Someone needs to roll for DG.
Yes. Oops, hold on.
The bad guys are the
Trying to
ones
Eric.
that are black, I'm assuming.
And
These fine gentlemen, I'm going to give them a little icon so you can tell which one would be good for this. That one. There, they got a little net. These are humans.
These are
They've been taken
hostages.
captive.
Okay.
I'm going to remove them from initiative because they can't do much right now. They're not in the mood to
Alright.
fight. All right.
What the fuck? For once I have good initiative.
For once, you go. One of the fine gentlemen waits for his boss to give the order that they can start making a move. And when they can, they reveal their colors. This fine gentleman's first move being to take the hostage he has and give him the old dwarven axe. You watch a man...
They gotta go.
You watch a helpless man fall dead before your eyes before he stomps a little closer. And they let out war cries. Argus. They're very loud.
Well, generally I'm neutral, but this I don't want to stand by. So, there you go. call out to Terminus to bless,
Baby
to
bless.
guide the blades of my allies, and spells too. I assume everybody's in range for this.
Presumably, yes.
Yes, yes, we are.
Everyone should have a little button under their use feature weird face. Under buffs,
Olaf,
buffs.
if
You can see
if-
bless, by the way.
Olaf, if you're going to charge, I will charge as well. I will be right behind you. Hold on. Let me turn on the. How do I turn it? Excuse me. Now there's no button.
Oh, there's so much I need to learn about using this when I do D&D.
Puppo does not have the bless. The Babu bless. Common buffs.
How would I add a bless to myself? Or will you take care of that?
Oh, you don't have it. If you give me 5 seconds, here you go.
Thank you.
Now, a thing that I noticed, I'm curious
Nice
about,
one.
is with Hermes, bless, like he had a little thing off to the under his status effect where he could just turn it on and off again. If he really
Yeah,
wanted
but
to.
for me, I think mine has disappeared because I deleted mine.
Yup, it's
instead
back
of-
on. Okay, you still have a move action. What do you do with it?
There's an active, there's this unactive one. Okay, got it. Gosh, I don't suppose I'll be charging or anything yet because I'm waiting for Olaf to do that. I'm following his command. So in that case, I assume that's the end of my turn. I spend it. blessing my comrades.
How good is he with the bow again? Oh heck! It shows attack and damage values now on your attack combat sheet instead of just the attack. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, people who made this sheet. This guy will mount up the back line a bit, moves around, gets out a bow.
Oh, it does. Look at
Yeah.
the combat tab, guys. It's really neat.
It got an upgrade. He pelts an arrow quickly at the person casting a spell of divine origin. That's you, Argus.
I know.
Did you know? You're getting shot at.
Yes, that's a miss.
Oh no.
Or it clanks off the armor.
Your hide's so thick. Dwarven warriors are excited to get going.
I'm built different.
Weapons get used. Innocents are felled. They are in the way, and there are new hostages. And, too many hostages just makes a mess. It just makes an unruly mess.
Well, you see, hostages only work when people care about them.
How fast
Yeah,
can
I
this
don't
guy?
really care about those humans, but alright.
The guys up here are too busy looting. This,
I
like that he
try
got
to save them, but it's out of my hands right now.
well, right
We're
now
not
you're not
saving
threatening
them.
enough for them to, if you were very, very threatening, they'd be like, we don't have time for this. But how threatening are you really? You're a bunch of weenies with a cart. We're looting.
Yeah, exactly. We're the next prey.
This big guy, in his delightful full plate, stomps on the ground and clangs his shield. He holds out a fine axe and demands your proximity. Swoosh, 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 swoosh.
Grind.
What the hell is Normcore, and why are you named after it, sir?
He's
It's
a
the
man
norm
that's,
core.
Normcore.
It's like cottagecore, but for normies.
There
No,
you go.
not the legendary Normcore Dwarf Warrior. We must flee.
Olaf, the enemy starts to shuffle into position as they plan to strike down upon you like a hammer on anvil.
I will wait. I will slam down. I will do what the dwarf did, and I will slam down my shield. The extra 4 AC.
Alright, bring
Ooh.
it down.
It's like that episode from the first season of Pokemon where they had two cocoons that were using hard
Oh
all day.
God,
Use Harden. It's like,
mine is harder than yours.
This
You
is
can
how
play
dwarves
this
fight.
game.
They just-
You can play this game. Kubla Kai.
Oh crap, there's a button for preparing meta magic spells? Gosh, the technology is progressing so quickly.
Well, I guess there's now suddenly a lot of targets for Irmis.
Jeepers, bloody
Mercury
creepers.
doesn't have to worry about the innocents anymore.
There's one left.
Yeah, but in the south. north ones have nothing up there.
There's one more dude
There's
down south
two-
who's alive at this point.
There's
Um,
stuff which is quote unquote unattended, so it could burn up.
That's fine.
Irmis
He
is,
could blow up the center of formation probably.
Irmis is a little bit intimidated by all these dangerous individuals in full armor yelling at him. He's a little shaken after that orc business, so he just grabs the door open and his brain tries to rack over what might be a sensible move. This guy's also a little too busy taking all the fineries out of here. Their organization is loose, but they seem intent on enveloping you. Or at the very least, enclosing you in. DG, you have many spells, but which ones are good ones? You know what's really weird? They're doing like a whole bunch of shit in the adjacent room, and all it reminds me of my dental surgery.
The smell, you mean?
Yeah, 'cause it's all like... I know what they're doing.
Even though I'm not really afraid of dentists or like the process, I still tense up so much in a dentist chair when they drill my teeth.
I think Call Lightning is a good one to use here. Kapow!
Did you can do that?
Apparently.
Oh my gosh.
1 bolt
I
per
thought they
round, up
had,
to
like,
5
little-
bolts.
Little dingy ring.
DG did it once during the elemental fight.
She targets
done
that
as
man
well.
over there.
I might have forgotten then.
Even
Oh
with his
boy.
additional resistance, the dwarf runs right into a lightning bolt and ends up unconscious on the ground, rolling as his running momentum carries him. She then orders her dog to cover up the flank a bit and attack anyone who gets close. It's raiding in action, basically. This guy's just like, oh, look at that little coward over there. And basically jumps right into you. Dog gets a bite because it's being a little chompy chomps.
Since he's entering my zone of influence, can I attack him? By the way, is it the correct term, the zone of influence?
It's your threatened area, and it's only when people move from a threatened square to anywhere else. He moves into your threatened square, thus nothing happens yet.
Gotcha.
Anyway, Dwarven Axe, maximum power, and a charge. Anything else I need to know about? Nope.
That almost hits.
He knows how to use it, but Olaf is just slathered in metal. Helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
This guy does the effective equivalent of charging, sans the actual attack at the end. This gentleman is just waiting a moment, just kind of looking, waiting and biding his time. Does he have anything?
Well, they are kind of detached, so.
Matthias.
Oh, if you got the one in front of you. Okay, do I need to move and kill it, or you got this?
I'm gonna stab him for sure, or at least try to. I don't know their AC probably very high because they're dwarves and full plate. I think Olaf and I have it covered. But do be
Okay.
careful.
Okay. No, I don't have the feature that's way better. But can I roll around intimidate on these guys like a war cry, kind of piss them off?
Sure, we'll see how that works out. Just roll me some intimidation.
Oh, good. I got pretty good.
Oof.
Yeah.
Holy fucking
Well, the
shit.
hardened veterans are not easily intimidated. The more fresher faces among them... Wait, fear any? Does that actually affect their statistics? That's sick.
I know in his future samurai class features it does fuck with them.
Yeah, we're just gonna say that these fine gentlemen are all a little shaken because they're like weenies, and you're big, scary man who's like defying their boss and then yelling at them, and they're like, "Wait, this might be bad." Where the hell is shaken? You think?
Right next to
I'm like-
stirred.
Nope.
Oh god.
So that we could have
caught
our
that
dwarves
joke.
shaken but not stirred.
I'm...
But I'm bumped.
Ah!
It's my
I'm glad
turn.
you appreciate it. I'm glad you
It's
appreciate
that
it,
one.
'cause it's
Okay,
classic.
gotcha. All the little softies lose their nerve a little bit. I mean, one of them just died. The ones in back cover, not paying attention, not impressed.
You know what's silly? That little icon looks like a potato.
You're a tater.
Yes, I am. And I'm missing half my face.
Stump. Nervously, he moves to some kind of position. Weapon held high. This guy essentially enters into what might as well be like a yell-off match with our good friend. Let's see, does he have a shield? He does. He pounds his shield at Olaf like, come on in, boy. Argus.
Yes. I'm thinking. I do have a fear spell.
Ooh.
But it only affects one creature, and I'm not entirely sure if I want to use it now. So for now, I'm just going to reach over Olaf's shield and stab this guy, try to him for the face.
Wait, what's the spell that you got?
excuse
Cause
me.
fear?
Cause fear, but only affects one. Excuse me, I pressed the wrong button.
Gotcha.
There we go. Since he charged, does this mean...
Yeah, its AC is -2 still. But that's for me to apply.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, anyway, here's my attack. Ugh,
Don't get too
that
cocky.
glances off. Yes.
He's full of metal. Guy in the back still has a little plinky bow up. Tries to diffuse some of the morale loss by aiming directly at a certain gentleman. Pew.
Oh, I forgot to target too.
There's this very loud and rambunctious, but not necessarily effective dancing going on as they sort of go boom, boom, boom. Come.
Oh, this guy really is useless.
Having lost his nerve and watching lightning get strewn out, this guy goes straight for DG past the wall.
Will he pass through my threatened squares?
Holy. No, Argus, he will not.
Fair enough.
Anything else I need to keep track of? Nope. Whoa! Olaf. They're all trying to get you to make a move at them.
I got the guy in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Target him.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Well, you watch him become instantly winded as he catches your blow, but feels it shudder through his bones. Which is to say that he's now in critical condition. 20% hit points or less.
That's my turn. I'll stay right there, guarding Argus.
Aramis is like, oh,
My blessing is not concentration, so I'm going to be okay, but thank you.
Whoops, this guy did not have his hit points rolled. So he had, like, only his con mod and hit points. Whoops. That's no good. Aramis, still hiding, still unsure. Well, I can always Scorching Ray without too much of a hassle. The thing is like a big range. No, it's close range. I didn't know that. I thought it was big range, but it's baby range. What is the range on this then? Nope. Can't make it. Poor guy. I'm here waiting. Well, he still has Magic Missile. And he can take that care of some weenies with that one. That one. Pew!
Last session, 2 weeks ago, we were discussing some utility spells that we got for him. Does he have, like, I don't know, web or something? I gave him, like, 1,350 gold pieces.
He does have web, I guess. Doesn't have it prepared right now, though.
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. I'll be back in
Who is
1
this guy?
moment.
The big tough guy simply reminisces about how this is how you get good soldiers. You weed out the weak ones. DG. Well, this guy's kind of dangerous. Popo, get him. Popo. Go ahead and tear his head off. Ow! And he was about to get his turn. What a sad situation.
Sorry about that. There was some telemarketers.
Hell yeah.
DG tumbles backwards, nimbly, and calls down.
Is that right?
Does he have a giant skull on his token?
Yes. It's just that I wasn't looking for a second while I was picking up the phone. I'm just checking.
Oh, I don't have any spells of that type. Wah wah. That's annoying. Just roll me reflexive, good sir. Actually, I just remembered this is why we can do this. Oh, I can't pop it out? Why can't? Oh, it's because it's not a. I thought you could pop these things out nowadays.
Spell, you should be able to.
It doesn't want for me. Anyway, here we go. Reflex roll. And he takes half, or is it avoid completely? Reflex for half. Cool. 3d6. Cool. Only 5. Pow. His aggro remains. Of course, these guys are panicking a little bit. They're pretty scared. So this guy jumps on top of the wolf, figuring it's going to be an easy target. Oh, didn't mean to go twice. However, I think DG's dog is like, yeah, has like 21 armor class. He chives on top. But doesn't do much for him. This guy will just make a slight move. Step, Matthias.
Seeing as his little party is getting wiped, again, I'm not going out there fighting just yet. I'll just yell at him like, you know, we need not spill any more blood. Fight me one-on-one and get this over with. That's my turn.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, you know
I'm
what?
doing the old signature rock motion where he puts your hand up and he kind of like, come here.
Well, you know what?
Motion.
How about we play this a bit by ear? He was planning and kind of expecting you to come to him, but you know what? Fine. If you're going to follow the rules of a duel, he'll come over there and give you a good old-fashioned swing.
Do it.
You'll get yours. He raises not a dwarven axe, but this little dinky short sword over his head. It begins to shimmer with something nasty as he crashes something down on top of you.
Oh my goodness.
He
I'm
has
so good.
Oof.
Oh, wait. I'm behind Olaf. Do I still get the bonus?
No, not from the angle that he's coming from.
Then you hit me. You got me by 1. It's okay.
Ooh. His blade cuts way deeper than you expect to, and his fighting style has something deceptive and sneaky about it. You'll know what that means when the time is right.
Is he a rogue?
Maybe, but rogues don't get
That's weird.
to launch evil slashes. DG gets hounded by nasty men with big axes.
Sounds like he's a Bane paladin.
DG, watch out! Ah! A Bane paladin. Charge! I'm a little weenie. I can do this if I just believe. Can't even hit a dog. Argus.
Yes. Well, I just saw Matthias almost get cleaved in two, so I'm going to tip the way the scales in his favor. There you go.
Oh, wonderful.
I don't know how much that
This is for
affects a
Matthias.
duel, but hey, we'll.
I mean,
Every
that's
little
well.
buff helps.
There's a lot going on. He probably will notice the little touch.
Yeah, I mean, gets some
Yeah.
that extra +4 strength.
If you give me a moment, I think there's a status effect I can just throw on top of you that takes care of this.
That's +4 to attack and +4 to damage, so
Uh,
hope that works out.
+2 to attack and
It's
damage.
+2, yeah, +2.
Every little bit helps.
Ah, right. Excuse me. Yeah, +2.
What's your cleric level?
It's
yeah.
+4 to strength.
Yeah,
but
+4 to
still
strength checks and shit like
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Your strength raises.
good. Yes, I am caster level 3, so it will be 3 minutes.
Plenty of time.
This man drops his weapon and begins rocking and rolling. You know what? Drops his... Puts his little weapon away, takes out... Nah, she's low and good to shoot. Let's go take care of that nasty cleric who Druid is throwing all those little bolts around. Boop. And then good old-fashioned boop. No charging, so no strike. These guys, realizing that something's up, make their own set of moves.
I will help the druid. I hope you guys can hold out.
Oh, we got this.
This guy's ready to hit anyone, but he seems to honor the duel. Orders get yelled by the slightly more experienced combatant to circle around her and set up a flank. He's like, I don't know what that means. I'm scared. Weh.
Oh, man.
Olaf.
Bluff will attack that mini guy in front of him and
Extra small.
Small even for a dwarf.
Ah!
Ooh, nice.
I'm a very tall midget.
Nothing quite as satisfying as cleaving your way through the weenies. I mean, he only had bad things to say with that caustic voice of his. Aramis, do you have a burning hands ready today? Yes, you do. Oh, no, Aramis, please do not target yourself. I know that you're big emo, but... Da-da-da-da-da-da. Aramis is feeling cocky today.
oh,
Well, he moves within,
oh no!
within their,
More like
Right.
that.
he moves within the area of influence. Would that hit him?
Ha!
Yeah, within threatened. Yeah. He's at 1 hit point. Wait, no, hold on. He's supposed to have temp hit points from cooking.
Very well.
Oh.
Then I will refund him.
All supposed to have 10 hit points?
Oh, we do?
We all are supposed to. Yeah, because I rolled 16. 10 or above gives you a bit of temporary hit points. I don't remember exactly what.
Level.
I think it's 5. Level?
Equal to your
Then
hit
it
dice.
gives you 5. Yeah, and Safi also said that occasionally, if I roll above 10, depending on how high I roll,
And give
you
bonuses
get
to
other
certain
ones.
saves or anything, you know.
You remember how many
Like
temp
plus
hit
1
points?
plus 2.
Yes,
Equal
that'd be important right now.
Equal to your hit dice.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet.
cool. Never mind. I'm not as bad as I thought.
You could
Okay.
survive another one of those.
I could survive another one. Yes, yes, yes.
Not as bad as I thought, says the lawful good guy.
I'm not dumb.
Take that, you dwarfs. Swoosh. Um,
Cunning one survived. Sees it coming.
He knows what he's up against. Cunning one takes half. Still hurts like hell. That one goes down, because, again, hurts like hecky.
This one takes
I
out.
don't know why. I can't pop things out. I think it's some sort of update or something that's messing things up. The big guy, however, feels his stability wane. DG probably doesn't want Hermes to fucking die. Falls back, calls lightning upon the big guy, and probably also tries to like, go for me, because I'm the soft one. I don't think this guy can actually make this unless he somehow rolls a perfect 20, as they say. Zap! Ooh, I think he's instantly, yeah, he's dead. As the fire and lightning crash into him. So too are there less problems on the home front. I mean, he's still fighting this dog. Although at this point, he's just giving him kind of a shave. This fine gentleman just is yelling a variety of exciting words at you, Mr. Matthias. I need to remind myself, because I remember that in Pathfinder, at the very least, when you smite someone, it sort of sticks the status effect on them for a while. There we go. Huh. Okay, that's nice. Well, he'll just go in for the swing, using his dashy little short sword. I'm a little sneak.
This initiative move?
Did it? Oh no, I think it's wiggling around. How about you go first then? I'll give him a.
Because he hit me, and I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't get a chance to hit him.
Here we go, Matthias.
There we go. I was gonna say like.
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes get wiggly when the numbers are even.
All right. To weapon fight this fool, I'm going to huge strike my first. Oh, it went away. Oh well, I know what extra damage you'll give.
Extra plus.
Sweet
Holy
Jesus.
fucking shit.
So
Yeah.
that's 14.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Hold on. I need the other one. No, that was just it by itself. I need to do the 2-weapon fighting. Hold on.
Oop. Excuse me. He'll take his. Ooh.
Oh,
So hold on. So that's so first one's 15, and the second one is 21, and then I'm going to use my swift action for Brew Gauntlets to finish that to what is it? +4, +6.
Oh shit! If it's a. Ooh.
well, yeah.
Let me look at it again. It gives a +4, so I'm gonna use all my charges. So there you go.
Okay.
I didn't know that samurai
So-
could smite.
No, he gets Ki, which is basically smite.
No,
It's
he's,
smite!
he's using that. Yeah, he's using those special gloves. He picked
Okay.
up.
So
Yeah.
so how much does that add? Because that second hit might confirm.
Oh no, I know what he's using. I'm just saying that
Oh.
the amount of damage he did, it's like I didn't know
Yeah,
samurai could.
so with the K strike on the first one would have been 15.
Mhm.
And then I added the Brute Gauntlets to that one, so that would have been a 19. And then the second one would have been a 19 as well. So it would have been 38 damage altogether.
That crit does not confirm, but it does do another
Oh.
6,
Even
4,
with a bonus.
10. This guy's not even staggered. Like, he's not even at half. He's definitely surprised at a fine set of clean cuts.
That's all right.
He's gonna
Olaf
be
might
fine.
hear that he mutters something under his breath about how he remembers fighting like that. Matthias, he'll take an attack of opportunity if he can circle around you.
All right.
He wants
Ignore
his flunk-
the
flunk you.
second attack because he is dual wielding, so I have to
No
lower
worries.
his. So I'll
Works.
just roll.
Misses.
I'll roll that.
His armor class is pretty up there. Though, let's see. I think he's wearing, like, yeah, he's wearing full plate. He's got a big shield. Short sword of his is a bit of a standout feature, truth be told. He seems to do some kind of quick gesture. This guy rolls in. If you have combat reflexes, please use it. Argus, you get attack of opportunity as well on the big guy or his little goon that moves. Don't forget that.
Fucking little cheater.
Oh, I'll attack the goon. I don't want any flanking maneuvers over here.
You better do it, because it's gonna hurt, as they say.
Yeah, exactly.
His armor class is big. These are dwarves wearing armor. Don't expect
know.
them to be too easy.
I understand.
He actually takes the total. He sort of goes like, turtle up. And then his boss goes in for a power attack, sneak attack, full whammo kablamo.
I think he rolled a natural 1.
I think you're down to exactly 0. What a trooper.
Yeah.
You're still standing. And he,
I'm still standing
you can,
Okay, how's he standing?
because I'm at 0.
0.
in 3.5, you only go down when you're negatives.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of games handle that their own special ways.
that's weird.
Argus, your friend is standing, but barely. The guy he's fighting is... You can see, like, the concern in his eyes because he knows that, A, he just blew his... He was hoping to kill him, you know, in the duel with a big strike, and then... Oh, no.
I understand. One
Oh.
moment. I do have this panacea. Wait, no, I don't. I learned it, and I don't have it available right now. But what I do have is I'm going to prevent you from dying, hopefully. That would be just cure light wounds. There you go.
Fair
And
enough.
how do I roll it? Like that, I think? Yes.
Really? Not even a cure moderate?
I don't have that.
Argus, you're a spellcaster. Cleric, you can spontaneously cast cure spells.
Yes.
So you can take
Oh, I can
any
just
you
convert
can
it.
take any second level spell, exhaust that slot, and cast moderate instead.
Yep.
In that case, I will do exactly that. There you go.
Yes.
And this is the... You don't have spells left of it. What? I should.
Just
I guess I suppose that's because it's set.
yeah, it's
hold on.
being picky.
There you go. Still no. Give me a moment.
First off, I'm also gonna have to refund you that light slot.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. That, I assume, concludes my turn.
This guy's actually gonna go around that wagon, because he's been hearing some weird noises coming from behind there. If you don't mind.
That's okay.
I imagine that he's probably been taught the basic combat tactics of attacking the healer. The panic wears off a bit, as you know. Combat adrenaline takes over. The raw madness of the fight sets in. I mean, technically, the good idea would be... Oh, this guy's dead. Why don't you have a lovely little skull icon on it? There you go.
There we go.
He does this stupid swing of momentum.
That almost hits me, but I think he was flanking.
Off by...
So that does hit.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. I mean, it hits you for 3.
I
gonna eat a lot.
understand, but... Okay, this guy's dying.
This guy will go for Le Wolf. Wolf,
Hold on,
wolf.
has the wolf been attacking, by the way?
Yes.
Because I don't
Yeah.
think it has been.
It has.
It killed one of them.
Oh, right, those bite... Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just blind, I guess.
Well, I've softened one up for the wolf to finish.
This guy seems very good with his axe, which is to say that he has weapon focus and specialization, in case you wonder. He wields that thing like a madman. Whoosh!
That is still not enough, though, I think.
He's trying to get your attention there, Olaf. Are you going to give it to him?
No, I'm going to try to kill the guy that's flanking.
Yes, for God's sake, get rid of that thing.
What, you don't like sneak attack?
Only I can do that, damn it!
No, it's dishonorable to flank in a duel.
That
There's a very loud claw.
And then I'll take a 5-foot step onto his corpse and be like,
Only I can pick on this insane guy.
that is over double his maximum hit points in one fell swoop. That is a straight overkill.
That's
That's
almost
not
something that I... It's almost something that I died to a while back.
I'm gonna say that the mooks are... Yeah, we'll see how they go. Aramis, do you have any good AoE you would like to employ? I mean, fireball. I'm so special. He doesn't quite know what's going on, but he does see DG's in a bit of a pinch there. So,
Now, he's
combat
within the
roll.
range for those things.
Actually, no. How about shocking grasp? That's a fun one.
That's a good one.
Oh, their touch AC should suck because they're heavy armor.
That's definitely does. 5d6 is also a really nice amount of damage.
What?
Well, he
Even
still
with
has the
bless.
spell. It stays in his hand.
Wait, it didn't add the +3 to it.
The plus what?
It didn't
Oh,
add the +3.
This guy's armor class is actually 11, so it wouldn't have helped.
Oh,
Yeah, he has 1 dex.
so close. Oh, I could have flanked.
Dang it.
Listen, Aramis is not a fighter. He's not combat genius.
Yeah, no. Oh, hope.
I'm just going to start removing some corpses off the visibility so things are a bit easier. This dog somehow dodges and absorbs every single blow.
It's very soft.
She has a forced javelin, but it requires that she steps back, and she's like, I love using my forced javelin. And it doesn't make any sense, because, gosh darn it, Ermis, why are you here? How about you make me a reflex save? Oh no, my reflex save has failed. What happens next? Ow. That's what happens. Well, combat adrenaline has definitely kicked in. Oh, the corpse is the one that's scared. Excuse me. There you go. Get off there. Get off there. Well, their boss is still doing okay. They'll stick around for now.
Yeah.
They're wholly ineffectual throughout the whole procedure. Matthias, luckily you have such great friends to keep you company.
Yes. Yes, I do. Damn it! Wrong one. Let me do the other one now. So ignore the bastard sword. Yeah, ignore the first one. Damn.
The cowardly dwarf hide behind his shield to keep himself safe.
Yeah.
What would be? I mean, he likes being up against this cart. However, there's a part of him that doesn't like Argus and his little sneaks. Argus, you watch as his weapon once more glows with that evil, naughty goodness. Are you good? I think you're not.
No.
So
I'm
he
not.
wastes a charge, but it doesn't add anything. He goes
I
for 2 swipes, though.
understand, but he will still attack. Now, does that confirm?
Argus, is that attack roll equal or greater than your armor class?
17? No.
Then you are not criticaled.
Okay, so it's just 24.
Yes. Also,
that's
actually,
pretty
that's
crit.
less because his smite does not apply. So reduce it by wait, where's the smite number? 8. It's only 16.
So only 16. Fair enough.
He's a little, oh, you're not a good person, are you?
Oh
No,
no.
I'm not. As I drop my spear and I just bite into his face.
No.
Oh, that's going to be great. So I'm dropping my spear and I'm going to.
Yeah, you're going whole hog.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if this works.
Argus, you deserve a crit too. Come on.
I collected. It should roll, but it's not rolling. Give it a sec. Maybe it'll do it. No. All right. Let's try again. Nope. It's not rolling anything. Hold on. Let me just refresh it, maybe.
Full round attack.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Oh, I forgot the
Fix
wolf.
I
your
think
shit,
I might not be able
bro.
to connect to the server. Oh wait, no, I am connecting, just very slowly.
Bro. YOLO bro.
It's gonna take a second. Building caches for compendiums, I suppose.
Yeah, it does that all the time.
There's a lot of phantom tokens on the map for some reason. I think it's left over from the last fight, but I'll just ignore that.
Those should not be there.
I know, but hold on, let me just take the screen cap while I'm at it. Because it's fantastic. Here you go. I'm gonna post it in out of character banter because it's amusing. Anyway. Target. I don't forget to target this time. Open up the sheet.
What the hell?
Fuck.
Here's the one. Here's the two.
You need F24, my good sir.
I know. Oh! 24. Fair enough. Well, I didn't get it, but I did attack him.
He's definitely hiding very far behind that shield right about now.
Yes, well, my claws cannot reach that far.
Dwarf tactics.
This guy lets
I
out
guess
a
I just
powerful
bite into the
yell
shield.
as he swings and swooshes at armor class 16, baby.
Yeah, you're not used to another dwarf, are you?
No, this is happening behind the cart. He's going for Aramis.
Oh, okay.
It's armor class 16. That mage armor saving his life. Ugh. Well, Argus, if you're so wholly ineffectual, this guy would love to show you his axe.
That doesn't hit.
Gosh darn it, you can't be like that.
I was born this way.
Angry at you. The man behind you hefts his axe once more. He will whittle you down as they whittle down the rocks in the mountains.
How I say what I said before.
Let the man flank.
Jeez. Yeah, part of
Okay,
me
hold on, I
wants
should
to help
also
you
have-
kill that guy, but I don't want to let you be flanked, so instead I'm going to bash the guy with the shields and see what happens.
Sure.
I forgot about them hit points, so I gave myself 5 back.
Nice.
Ooh, that is a solid blow, and it hits him too. Boonk. I'm gonna go to Argus, and I'm gonna give that weird face thing a fucking icon because it's broken otherwise.
Please do. If you want a little like token for it, I have it on hand.
Here you go. Now it's an eye with a little thing through it. Aramis still holds on to a beautiful, beautiful spell. That's exactly
better.
what he needed, baby. I don't think this guy can survive 5d6 under any circumstance, even on a good day. So, Darcy blows. Aramis, R2-D2 shouldn't have a kill count, and neither
He's not R2.
Seeing that Aramis is finally safe.
He's C3PO. And C3PO canonically got attached to a battle droid.
Dodges over and tries to help out where she can, targeting the man in the thick plate mail with her last bolt of lightning.
Yes, please.
Do not fear listen, I'm going to channel my inner DG. Do not fear this man who cheats and lies and does not honor the duels. And it's just way too many words just to say, I'm going to fucking blast this man. But that's why you have her around. That's why you like her. Because, you know, sometimes you just want a little bit of zazz. He does not avoid and gets hit for 7.
And misses damage.
Considering the amount of ouchies and pains that are going around, these guys are going to, you know what? They're going to withdraw. They see only death and despair. So, see ya. Withdraw, by the way. So they're like running away. Matthias. He's a little distracted by the lightning bolts and the many, many claws. Ooh. A swift cut forces him against the cart. He feels the wind blow from his lungs. He drops his shield, which he actually physically unequips, as he needs a hand to spare.
Oh, noes.
He blasts himself with a little bit of pick-me-up juice. Why does that hurt him?
You took 8. You took 8 healing damage.
I set that up wrong.
You're evil.
Argus.
Yes. I will continue the attack. There's gonna be. Here's the one. Ugh.
He did drop his shield.
But it doesn't confirm.
Yeah. Yep. That does affect his armor class, lowering it to 21, which is a bit more manageable for Argus.
Yes.
Hey, hit him for 4.
Yes.
Maybe bite the one without the metal.
Bite him right over there. This guy, Argus, if you want to, you can take attack opportunity as he just runs away.
Yes. I'm gonna try to bite his ass. Nope.
Miss. Even there is a 16. Oof.
Although, if I'm just using that without like a full action attack, wouldn't they do more? Because I believe it takes a penalty of like -2 or something.
This man yells something about attacking individuals who are running away is a coward's deed. Which is a weird thing for him to say, but that's what he says to you, Argus. Olaf.
I'm sorry, I'm not very brave.
Well, now that guy
Nice
gave me some
flanking.
sweet,
Yeah.
sweet flanking action.
Ooh,
Sweet Jesus! And that puts him down for the count.
Oh, that was a 19. If only I had improved critical.
If only. Well, all the more reason to get it, huh?
Only
That's
could
the-
move and help me flank.
One less damage, and that would have flanked Argus, and that would have been bad news.
Well, I'll move 5 feet to get in this guy's face.
Ooh. Hermes is rolling around town. Hi, I'm Hermes. Hi, I'm Hermes, and this is my favorite spell, Scorching Ray.
Oh my god, Hermes is being full of the fucking ghosts of the past.
Didn't he have shocking grasp still in his hand, but he didn't use?
No, he used it on the other guy and
Okay.
shot
He
him.
used it on the last turn. He hit
Now-
with exactly 11.
Now he's combat rolling in. This guy has a decent touch AT, but not enough of that. Blasty Bloom. That's 46 fire.
Anyway, this was very scary because he moved away, and where he stood was the dead orc from yesterday.
I don't know why that rolled, but hey.
All right.
What would DG do? DG would probably move on in and throw one of her heal spells.
She probably would.
Yeah.
I think she has a wand, actually.
She does have a
Yes,
wand.
You
Like,
should have one with a lot of charges.
Yeah,
Also,
but
thank you for reminding me that I can transform spell slots.
There you go,
Yes.
Matthias. A little bit of buffer space, just in case.
Just in case. All right.
This guy's out of here. Boop. Matthias.
All right. I'm going to move in case I don't kill him to give you flanking on your next if I survive. But I will go back and hack and slash.
I will attempt to grapple him for you, but
Damn it. Well, that hit.
With a sleek cut,
so refreshing.
you remove his helmet and see the face of a man who... Man, he's pretty ugly.
I mean,
Um,
Safi, to be honest, nobody here is particularly pretty. Well, except for Matthias, he's pretty bitchy.
His eyes are filled with despair and madness. His life cannot be a good one if his last action before he perishes is to go straight for you, Argus. And whiff twice! Oof!
That's
Wow.
yes.
Well, you know, being completely mad does not make you a very good fighter. Argus, go for it.
If I attempt to grapple him, he'll get an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
But you know what? I'm gonna hold him for Matthias.
So,
Is it in combat? Yes, it's a grapple.
you notice something a little too late. Whatever
Yes.
sneak attack fighting style he has,
Yes.
he gets it on attacks of opportunity.
Ooh.
That
However,
makes sense.
Your,
That-
your hide is thick, so when he goes for it, he has the angle just wrong, and it slides up, and you get a better grab. Go for it. I'm
Let's
pulling
try
up the
this.
grapple rules. Don't worry. We're going to keep it nice and simple. Just going to look at the basics. We're not going to follow the whole fucking table for this. Okay, let's see. Grapple modifier, blah, blah, blah. Start a grapple attack for opportunity. Melee touch attack, don't care. Just make it a grapple. There's so much knocking. There's...
Yes.
That's okay, Safi. Don't worry about it.
Hold. Make a grapple, post grapple check. All right, that's all I needed to know. Just want to be sure. He's got a pretty good grapple, by the way.
oh yeah.
Olaf,
that's
Your
pretty
hands
good.
away.
put this guy out of his misery, please.
You're not going anywhere, you fucking bastard.
Not getting hit this time. It's bound to happen, guys.
Oh, yeah, you're doing
Everyone
pretty
misses
good.
sometimes.
But you give me flank him, so.
That was the plan, and prevent his way of escape.
Hermes kind of delays casting his spell, just like if you need it, he'll be there. Dog moves in for a little nibble. Miss. Matthias, the honor comes to you.
Sweet,
Blast,
sweet
full
flanking.
strength, flanking.
Damn it!
Oh my god.
I would have accepted a 20.
I'm gonna get one more attack off, bastard.
He seems single-mindedly just to slash at. He's getting worse.
We're all getting worse.
Yeah, we're getting way worse than this. We're getting tired of fighting.
We're interfering with each other is what's happening because we're
There
all
we
trying
go.
to do the same thing.
Argus, please
Yeah.
finish him, please, please, I'm begging you.
Okay. Do you guys want me to do a full action attack, or do you want me to like throw him on the ground or something?
We're gonna get flanking no matter what, so
If you want to subdue him, that's your right. But hey,
I do want to subdue him, so we could fucking kick his kidneys. So I assume that would be grapple again.
if you want to risk another sneak attack damage, stabby stab,
Yeah,
yes.
maybe just swing at him.
He's a dirty opportunist.
You might get lucky.
Sure, that I might get lucky. That's one.
You know, I'll always let you
That's two.
take. You can always take a -4 in your attack roll to make it non-lethal.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm killing him.
Okay,
hey,
that does
some damage right there.
that does a little bit, a little itty bitty bitty bitty. Oof.
I guess I'm just biting his hand and just holding it for you or something.
Olaf, this side is becoming quite pathetic. But what do you expect from a guy like him?
Ugh.
Clonk.
Good stuff.
Excellent. Phew. A quiet hangs
I
over.
told you, only I can insult him.
Okay, cool. No quiet hangs over the scene because oh.
Now, are you finishing this guy off? Because I'd rather just you interrogate him first, at least.
Wouldn't you rather eat him? I mean,
I don't go out of my way to eat people.
two.
Now, if I was starving, I wouldn't let all those carbs go to waste. Instead, go to my hips. But I don't go out of my way to explicitly eat people because, first and foremost, Olaf would get upset, and Matthias would probably not like that.
I mean,
And DG would definitely not like that.
yeah, I think you'd worry about
Anyway.
DG. These are not my kinfolk, so
Anyway.
you do what you want.
Anyway, there's about 50 corpses on my screen right now,
Yeah,
as per the screenshot. So what I want to do is I'm going to walk over to the civilians that they executed. I'm going to check if they're alive.
You can
Well,
roll me a
one
heal
is-
check, and I'll tell you how many of them are still in the shape that you can keep them alive.
Yeah, I'd rather them not die. Skill, healing, let's see. There we go. Just roll. That's a critical.
Dang, that's pretty good. Sure. You stabilize all of them. It'll be a while before some of them will open their eyes, considering they're in pretty critical condition, but you have 4 living people now, I guess.
I mean, I can make them unliving if they become
You
problematic.
rolled a
later, but-
20, and you got a 27. That's a pretty good result for keeping
Yeah.
people alive.
Yeah. Well, good thing they didn't go for beheadings.
Like you got lucky on the neck cut. Like you know how people say like if you're gonna cut yourself like straight, like perpendicular for attention, parallel for effect. That's kind of the
Yeah,
problem.
okay.
Like the cuts aren't good.
Yes. They might be eating through a tube for a while, but they're gonna be okay. Now, once I'm done with that, I'm back to checking out on Matthias because Matthias was also almost critical.
Olaf picks up this axe that this useless dwarf was swinging around. He liked it.
And Irmis too. Where's Irmis?
I'm actually, Hermes is taking care of the hostage, like untying him and everything.
Oh, fair enough, because there's like 2 of them right now.
The useless
so-
dwarf was wielding the following axe, a +1 war axe, just like that. Let me throw it into the carriage for you.
I'm just seeing doubles. I'm sorry. I got hit over the head one too many times.
There are 5 sets of full plate here. No, wait. I don't even know. There's a
Alright,
bunch.
Here's the
If
chest.
you really want to, you can get a lot of metal.
Oh, also, by the way, should I be rolling healing separately for Irmis and Matthias too?
Yes, the healing you just did was like, hey, I want to help the people on the ground, not I want to help my friend.
Yes. Yeah, I'm just doing the triage. People from most injured to least injured. That's for Matthias. I don't think I know how to deal with
Smite.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this one is for Irmus. Irmus just got bonked on the head, so that's a little bit easier to deal with. Sorry, Matthias, I did all I could.
Thumbs up.
You band-aid the bump, and Irmus, feeling very proud of himself as to how well he did, is like, I feel great.
So
Yeah.
I investigate the leader and see if there's like any clan badges or anything like that that I would.
He does have a
recognize.
dwarven war axe on him, which has like markings of a clan. However, it looks like someone has been like scratching against the markings to try and wipe it off, or just damage it. It also doesn't
Yeah,
look
still-
used at all. It's not oiled or anything.
Gotcha.
Stolen goods.
Not necessarily. I mean, it just. I mean, who knows? He's dead. He can't talk. If you want to, his short sword is like pretty neat, and Irmus starts to do like the magic rounds, looking around, sniffing at
If I
things.
learn a few things, he will be able to talk, even while being dead. Anyway, this one is for me. I have no idea.
This guy has
I
a bunch of
can't read
stuff
that.
on him, by the way. A bunch of potion bottles, some weird gelatin cubes. He's wearing full plate that shimmers magically.
Well,
While all of that is happening,
we're going to our dwarf town. We should probably load up all this plate at some good price.
Anyway, he had a +1 short sword. He had a +2 full plate, a mithril heavy shield. If you take a little bit of time, Irmus can give you a potion of serious wounds, a potion of bull strength, and a potion of shield of fate, which you never got to drink because you kind of push things a bit hard.
Hell yeah.
He knows what
But-
those things are. They're called foos. They're really weird.
while all that is happening, I do need to take a toilet break. I'll be back in a bit. Don't get killed.
Sure.
I'll tend to the people and, like, I don't know,
Mm.
pack them all in their cart and drive them to town. I suppose I'm not going to rob them.
They would very much appreciate that and would like to reward your services. While I burp endlessly. Stupid gas. Bleh. I can't believe the dog made it out without a scratch.
It's pretty.
He's
fun.
legendary.
Da, 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 da. Well, anything else that needs to happen? By the way, if you hear even half of that, that was happening last week too.
Yeah, I heard. I didn't hear it. Well, yeah, obviously we didn't play last week, but I've heard it a few times. One time it was real loud. Was when you were complaining about it for being real loud. I'm like, oh wow, yeah.
Well, we looted the main guys. We made sure these caravan guys, those who are still alive, are good, and will help along the way.
Marvelous.
At least give the one who died a proper burial. For the other ones, I just put them in line them up and kind of give a quick, may Tyr have mercy on your souls, for I will not. And just line them up. I'm not going to desecrate the body. I'm just going to at least give them a
Hello.
Hello, Mo.
hello.
Did I miss
Hello. Yeah, we looted them. They had some goodies.
Yes.
All right. Did you put it on the cart?
Yes.
Yeah, they're on the cart.
Thank you. I'll take stock of that while we're traveling.
Good. You help the fine gentlemen on their way to Three Swords, where they can rest and recover. Well, they don't have much to really offer you outside of a monetary reward. If for some reason you'd be interested in a monetary reward.
Money is always good.
I
but
like gold.
It's fine.
These are
I
quite.
don't do it for money.
These wealthy merchants will offer you 100 platinum for their lives and for the services you've rendered. They
Put
will,
that in the
That's
cart.
different.
they will also offer you a warning that they were actually going towards Earthheart, and if you intend to go further to the west, you must be most careful. They have heard weird, strange news from there.
Does it involve a goblin exodus?
Just before they left town, they saw like a large column of smoke westward.
Ew.
It's the reason they're going this direction. They were going away. We're like, yeah, bad things are we're just gonna get out of here.
Quick question. The heavy shield and the shield that I currently have, the only difference is basically the material, correct?
Mm-hmm. It's lighter.
Alright, thank you. Yes. Is that, well, technically they're both the same weight. Because both of those shields are like quote-unquote lightweight.
Okay. So, soon you arrive at the town. Same day, actually. Wasn't all that far. You have arrived at Three Swords. Many people around this area would know that once Three Swords was a center of trade and forges, as metal came from the cliffs down below, keeping the town well alive. Dulcimer heavily invests in Three Swords, as they are the ones who keep the Landrise's stairway accessible. And it's paid off. Even though the town doesn't have the same forging it does, it's still a great trade hub. It is an interesting town. It's off the road, actually. It's not on top of it, but like slightly off to the side, so the road goes right by it. It's very tightly bunched together with a sort of slum around it. So, hey, if you want to go inside, you can, but the guardsmen seem to be like snarling at anyone who looks like an adventurous sort.
Got it.
I don't think they're gonna let you into this town, are you?
It's fine. Hermes and I will make camp outside. I'll describe something like off the beaten path, like behind that tree grove.
Mm-hmm. Now then, is there
I'd like
anything
to
you want to do in
request
town?
that-
Or do you just want to take a rest and go on your way?
Said it's like a standard village hamlet, not much to do in this town.
It's a small city, actually. It has a fortified wall, a small citadel attached to it. Very bunched up, very high walls. Kind of like someone put a glass into the ground and built a village inside of it.
But we got some stuff to sell. Do you want to sell it here, or do you want to wait till we get to the dwarf towns?
Wait to the dwarf town, but I will claim that short sword.
Just take it out of the carriage.
Take it for thyself, a blade of magic.
If there's anything in the carriage you guys want, take it.
Don't forget to
Yeah, I
remove
like
the item if it doesn't
like-
remove itself.
I think I need to take that full plate and get it to fit me.
The masterwork full plate +1 is dwarf size, so
Yeah,
you're aware.
exactly. That's what I meant. Like, I can't use it just yet. I have to get it
Fitted.
Fit it.
fitted. So
Yeah, they
dwarf
could-
town works.
Yeah, they could do that in the Hammer Fist holds.
If it's okay with you, could you please keep the mithril shield in there? I would carry both, but that would put me over capacity currently.
No worries. I'll leave the full plate there until I actually can wear it. As for the potions, does anyone want to claim any?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I would like to take.
You first.
I would like to take the cure serious wounds just in case, so I could
That's
just
fine.
force
Yeah.
feed it to someone.
Perfect.
I sorta would like Shield of Faith just to make my AC absurd, but I'll also defer that to you if you'd prefer that.
Once I get the full plate, I won't need the shield of faith. That bull strength works for my dual wielding.
All right, so you take that, and
Yeah.
I'll take the other one.
All right, then. Works for me. Cool. Alrighty then.
Huh.
Anyway, just for the sake of reference, because this hasn't really come up too often, I am still carrying this thing, and I can climb trees and such pretty well. So I suppose we could be on the lookout for ambushes and such a little bit more effective.
Delightful. Well, on the road again it is then.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, soon.
I'll take you guys to a
anyway.
real town.
All right, that's 5 more rations down, and let me cook something nice for all of you. Gosh, I lost the track of it. There we go.
Nice. Tasty.
Nice. You can get an extra bonus on top. It will take you about a week to get to where you want to be. Phew. What a warm few days. It's gonna. Wow. All fours.
I suppose I could just use the. We and DG could use the healing spells to top ourselves off
Yes.
rather than that. Right, that makes sense.
Like, this is the fun thing about a cleric with spontaneous casting, is at the end of the day, if you don't need them for, like, midnight excursions, you can just whoop everything into healing.
Alright, there we go. In that case, everybody should be topped off. Except for maybe Matthias, because he lost a lot of blood.
Keep in mind
They should have at least-
you're generating your level and hit points per day too every time you sleep.
Yeah,
that should be
that's
full by the time we get back to the
Okay.
town.
I still have. Hold on. I still have 2 costs of this, so this goes to Matthias, among other things. That's the one. Come on, there we go.
Nice.
And that's. Oh, come on. Give me a sec. There we go. That's 2. And then the rest of however many DG has prepared.
They're good. They're fine. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll be topped off. I'll be good.
All right. And plus, you
Alright,
have a
then.
nice meal.
Yes, I do. What's the... Well, I guess we'll wait till XP to the end of the session.
Probably a better way. to
Yeah.
do,
Yeah.
I prefer that. That's why that way we just be like, okay, end of session, level up. We know what to do. We don't. Some sweet, sweet experience.
Nice, nice. Yes, that's how I'm doing it. I got them all noted down.
Oh wait, hold on. I had the second slot for this one too, so this is for DG. Just for the sake of keeping track of all of that.
Hell yeah.
You make your way down the road, eventually coming across the stairway that leads down the land rise. It is a... Let's put it like this. Long ago, a bunch of dwarves made this thing, and they made a bunch of mines that were attached to it. And over time, because it was often a site of conflict, parts of it have fallen apart and been repaired by human ingenuity of a variety of sorts, which is to say there's areas where there's like these big wooden and metal structures that keep it up. The dwarven parts are fine, the human parts are fine, it's a way to get down. But oh boy, will your legs feel it if you ever have to go up this structure. Oof. Going up several hundred feet is not pleasant. The wind here, however, is. So it's at the very least nice and breezy, so you're nice and chill and not overheating. It takes effort to keep your cart from constantly wanting to roll away. Your beast of burden does not appreciate getting hit in the butt or having to stop this thing that's behind it the whole time. Additionally, you start to run into people, like a sort of exodus of individuals. Like you come straight across this train of people all carrying a variety of goods with them. They don't look like traders. They don't look like travelers.
They're coming the way that we came.
They're coming the way you're going.
Oh, they're going with us. They're going.
No, they're going against you. They're going against you.
Yeah. So they can't. They're going the way we came. Gotcha.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What news from ahead?
One of the figures looks at you with a dour expression, looks over and points off in the distance. Between the trees, you can make out this sort of ruin. There's this area where the trees grow black, as if there's a large smoldering crater left behind. The goblins are gathering. I heard them. I heard someone refuse them, and they just went mad. Mad they went.
If the goblins are together, it's going to be easier to kill them.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll go real mad when I'll see him, that's for sure.
You must be fast. They're all going west. West. Who knows how far, but far they go. They were here on Throop Fair, they said. Wouldn't be a trouble if we just let them sleep, but we refused, and look at what had happened.
You know, you can never trust a goblin anyway. They'd probably kill you in the morning.
Fare thee well, traveller. We have a long way to go.
Safe travels. I'll
Oh,
get your revenge. Don't worry.
Considering that he's crying and exhausted from walking up this long stairway, I don't think he cares too much about anything right now.
I mean, my leggies probably hurt it.
At the bottom of the landrise, you're confronted with a problem. It's a toll. Luckily, it's so minor, you can easily afford it. Don't worry about it. Just a couple of silver ahead.
Okay, let me subtract that from my finances.
The road goes on, and after a
Is
while,
it
you do
a
indeed
couple
come
silver
across
for all of us or per person?
per person.
I've already taken it off.
Fair enough.
Eventually, your fine road does take you to this village. As I mentioned, it will take you 7 days to get there. No random events will happen, so if you want to subtract your paperwork ahead of time, you can. You do eventually, as I mentioned, find the village burnt to a crisp. Some remaining structures are the foundations of buildings that had stone in them, or particular wooden structures that somehow managed to survive by having the top section burn up before the bottom section could properly ignite. The trees around it have been very heavily affected. The fields have been burnt. It is a very thorough piece of work by those goblins.
Yeah, this is goblin work, all right. They just don't appreciate good stonework. Bastards.
If you want to loot anything, you're not going to find much. Like, this place has already been picked clean by the greedy who saw the opportunity. And the goblins, of course.
Goblins sure don't think long term. It's like, hey, let's burn the crops.
If your plan is to move straight through an environment without ever going back, then yes, destroying and taking everything you can is the better alternative to just taking a little bit.
So slash and burn warfare, so if any army's like, chasing them, they're not gonna get any food either. So it's a valid strategy. We dwarfs do it sometimes. I mean, we don't destroy the buildings, but the crops, we burn those things.
The building's a little excessive, yes.
I'm just gonna carefully try to lift Olaf up a little bit by
Take-
the arms, and I'm gonna say, you could use to lose some weight, I think.
Okay, cool. I
Yeah.
never set the scale to this map like a complete and utter twat.
That's impressive, Lizard.
I mean,
Olaf's
Olaf is
weight.
basically shaped like a baby, basically.
But he's
But with
carrying.
an
He's,
axe and a shield.
he's carrying a lot, so.
I know.
20
I just pick you up
miles.
and like kind of shake you around, and it's all the metal clutter. It's like, yeah.
Clank,
you
clank, clank,
could
clank.
use to lose some weight. Yes.
Okie dokie. Mamma mia.
So we are arriving from the east of this map, correct?
Yep, you are arriving from the east. You will go to a place known as Denovar, I think. If my brain is working good. Yes, it is Denovar. Oh my goodness, I actually remembered a place without looking at the map. I'm so special.
Don't worry about it. It's a good achievement. Keep forgetting things too.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. Denovar seems to have been unaffected by the recent attack, though to be fair, it is a relatively well-fortified town compared to everything else.
They have walls and everything.
Well, pardon me. That was not a fart, I assure you.
That sounded like a car or a drill, so it's
That
fine.
was
Sounded
a
like
drill.
a motorcycle. Yeah. Drill?
Denovar is a city of about 11,000 people. It is a city that has a considerable human population and is mostly human. It sits just north of the Golden Plains, as they like to call it, and adjacent to a lovely little lake. Its well-fortified walls have kept it safe, and will keep it safe from any unorganized force. You need siege tactics to get into this place. You can't just go show up and torch the place. You're gonna run into trouble. Coming into town, however, you immediately are, or getting even close to town, you're confronted by town criers, who are loudly proclaiming that there is a bounty on the head. For every goblin ear you hand in, you are handed a bounty of 5 gold.
Ooh, yeah, I came to the right place, all right.
This is
Olaf, we should have stockpiled.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
this is only for right ears. Additionally, if you manage to take a goblin with any good information alive, or just this information, and it's credible, that also has a great bounty, and should be handed in at the city of Brindle.
Does it look like Irmis and I will have any trouble going in?
Right now, the attention seems to be firmly affixed on the goblin, so maybe you could sneak in if you want it.
No, I don't want to sneak in to get in trouble.
I
But
mean,
like,
this is
I'll
one of
try
the
to.
more sophisticated towns of the Vale.
Still on the safer side. But yeah, I would like to rest within the walls rather than out.
Okay.
So we will try, but if we get told not to, we'll again set up camp. I'll tell them where that camp will be,
Delightful.
and I will request DG's wolf to go with us because they can keep watch too.
Okay. So you're outside of town again?
Yes.
All right. All right.
I mean, I could ask. You never know.
That and I could just stay inside the carriage with Vermis.
What?
We have a carriage,
Yes.
a proper carriage that is ready for us. We could just stay
You could
inside to not disturb people.
All right. You decide to play it absolutely 100% unapologetically safe
Yes.
and stay outside the city walls. Everyone else, I presume, goes into the city, where there's quite a hustle and bustle. The trade of magical weapons in particular seems to be riling, as individuals try to sell whatever they have, magic or not. Weapons are bought, people are nervous. Mercenaries pawning themselves off to the streets.
This is my kind of town. Getting ready for war.
The rumors are quite numerous. Some seem to hint that this goblin thing is really just a flood. It'll go away. It's not a problem. Others are that this is the end times and that the goblins are really demons in disguise. Ooh.
No, they're goblins. I've seen them. Kill a few.
Olaf first.
Goblins are goblins in disguise, obviously.
This town has a sizable dwarven population of about 500, so that's nice. You can easily find a dwarf if you want to speak to one in particular about anything. But this is, again, a human town. The head honchos are human, or half human at the very least. And trade
I guess,
is the name of the game.
I guess Olaf would stop by like one of the dwarven shops and be like,
Any nudes from the holds?
You made up in a lovely little shop, nestled in a corner, selling off dwarven wares of all kinds of sorts, stoneworks, metal weapons, and even stones with intricate runes carved upon them. The dwarf pulls up his belt and goes, Haven't seen a dwarf coming from the east in a little while. Mind if I say? Well, from the holds, which one you means? The Hill Watch? The Brown Hills, or you talk about Hammerfist?
The Hammerfist, of course.
Heard them been doing a bit rough lately, for a reason. They've, you know Drillon's Ferry? You should, if you come from there.
Yeah, I've been through these parts before.
Yeah, so, I heard that someone's been putting up ambushes around Drillon's Ferry. It's been interrupting trade a lot, and the Hammerfist, of course, are going to feel it in their wallet eventually.
Always messing with the Teamsters. I don't like it.
I've not heard much. They attack from the shadows, and usually at night, during the dark, or whenever they can. Eventually, most survivors don't remember much or are too panicked at giving any good news. So they're just offering bounties on, well, goblins and other monsters. That most places have at least one person offering bounties of sorts. This is where I very quickly check up on a little block sheet of like random encounters so I can tell you like what kind of monsters are usually around here. So there are like, he basically tells you like, I've heard like criers that are going around the towns and they're like, great bounties on gorillans, on digesters. If thou seeth the great ender, strike it down. Trolls, bring thine heads. Essentially because people aren't quite sure what's going on. Like there's just been disruption in trade, and everyone has been feeling it, and everyone's getting nervous. And now this goblin thing is like just another one on the pile for most people.
Another day in the Vale.
So you're a goblin hunter, huh?
Oh yeah.
Mind if I give you a little tip for myself?
nod at him.
He gives you a smirk and leans in. So, west, the Wormsmoke Mountains, across Dillon's Ferry, right? You know where all the tribes are hanging out? I heard they've been gathering closer to the road. Should be easy pickings for a good fighter like yourself. Got a good arm, you can take him down with ease and take a lot of the stuff. Give him a good washing.
You see Olaf smile, and he reaches down and he takes out his goblin cleaver and goes,
Oh, I've been waiting to test this blade.
I'll think you get all the opportunities you need. And hey, if you talk to the people down by Dillon's Ferry, you might even get a good bounty for it too, and you can buy some of my finest wares.
What does he got? Does he got anything exciting?
Um,
Fair.
this guy has a couple of... Like, he clearly focuses on like the dwarven niche market, Who knows why out here this far? But he does have some pretty interesting looking axes, some of which he claims supposedly strike with an impact of lightning. Others are keen and have an extra sharp edge.
Ooh. Ooh, I can't afford that, but damn.
Yeah, this guy's got some, apparently built up quite an amount. Which is a polite way of saying, if you have a weapon that you think is particularly dwarvish, you can find anything that has like an enhancement bonus of up to +4 in total. He'll probably have one or two.
How much would a keen weapon cost?
Keen is, I think, +2 on top of a +1, so 8,000.
Yeah.
Big money.
Gives you that extra crit range, though, but yeah. How much for... Because you said trolls in the area. How much for a flaming war axe?
Give me a brief moment as my brain goes...
It's been a while.
Nah, man. I know flaming is a +1. So yeah. Goodness. Well, that's also 8,000, but he has this funky axe that he got from a wizard. It doesn't have the normal +1 bonus, so it's just a flaming axe without the +1.
Okay.
The wizard said something was wrong with it. He's not sure what it is, so he's like, you can have it. I'll give you a discount, but...
How much?
1,600.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
You get a dwarven war axe that has exclusively flaming, and something's wrong with it, but who knows? I'll throw it onto your sheet now. Oh, I got to go into items and give you an axe. This axe, indeed, when you hold it, and will it so, emits a bit of fire from its edge. No, with a V.
Does it qualify as a magical weapon?
If it emits fire like this, I would be surprised if it wasn't magical. Because that's a lot of oil.
I'm just asking because from what little I know, +1 is what qualifies it for.
Automatically adjust prices and items. There we go. It's all taken care of.
Hermes can probably tell what's wrong with it.
Hermes is
Also,
not in town.
Is he multi-classing? No, I know that he's not in town, but I'm saying when he gets a chance, he can probably do it.
Yeah, I'll
Also,
give him
is
a good
he
luck.
multi-classing?
Well, another fine tip that he gives you is that the Hammerfist Holds mercenaries may get recruited soon if escalation picks up and people get paranoid enough. So if you're looking for a reliable, steady job, you could probably join a mercenary company. You look like you got a good arm on you, good shield, good skills.
I'm an independent contractor.
He throws up his hands like no offense meant. Well, you go and have fun, and don't forget, if you get a couple of good hordes, plenty of people here want to buy, and I want to sell.
Oh, you have a repeat customer. I'll be back.
Lovely. Ooh. While we're on the subject, how are you with lizards? Or elves, for that matter.
Elves. I mean, I have a lizard friend. Elves.
No, never mind.
I haven't dealt with them before. No, they're a little snooty. Those elves.
You'll be fine. I'm not just. Never mind. You go on your jolly way and have fun. Customers start to line up, and he quickly turns his attention to them.
All right.
If you want to stick around, you can, but hey.
How good are you at killing those?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Has no problem killing elves.
Oof. Point is, that's taken care of. You get a night's sleep in town. And how about we cut it here for now, and I get some time to prepare everything I need for the future. As the party goes places.
Sure. In the Vale, guys. It's getting there.
You're actually approaching the start of the thing that I was originally planning to run. Maybe things will go more smoothly with a little bit of a kick in my tush. Anyway, time to pull out the EXP table, which don't forget, you can't copy that according to the OGL. Just think it's kind of funny. Using the rules, rewards, experience. You killed or defeated and otherwise routed 8 level half, 4 2s, 1 5, and 1 8. Nice. Everyone is level 5 effective character? What was
Yes.
Aramis is 6, Argus is 6, so they get a slightly different calculation. I'll tell you your totals in a bit. We'll start on the baby boys first. So that is
I
8.
am a 6? I should be. Yeah.
Shit. Oh, whoops. So that's 300 times 8 times a half. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Plus 4 2s, right? Yeah, 4 2s, which would be 500, 2,000, plus a 5, which is that, plus an 8, which is... Why can't my eyes focus properly? Oh, that's... that guy was worth as much as his buddies. Divided by 5. No, not 45, 5. Here we go. 170, 80. Non-lizard tiefling boys. There you go.
Ah, I am not.
I think there's a level up in your future.
Ooh, there. Level up our future. It's just enough.
Man, that was nice. And now for the rest. 300 times 8 divided by 2. And then plus 4 of those, which is 18. Then plus what else, which is this many. Then plus 1 of those, which is that many. Divided by 5 is... And for Argus and Aramis is this many.
Extra on top of what we just got. Correct?
What?
Ah, for non-lizard. Never mind.
Your total should now be 18,590. This many, Argus.
Yes.
18,590. Oh, heck.
I am a couple thousand.
Look at that
away
dwarf.
from level. Yes.
So tough. You scare me.
Aramis, please roll something other than 1. Can I give him guidance?
Oh, hey, it's feat time, and also, more importantly, it's extra attack time.
Oh my god, yes. Wait, does this mean that Matthias is going to be attacking 3 times?
Holy shit, he gets...
3 times. 3 times.
Olaf gets 2 feats from this level, one from fighter.
Oh,
and...
yeah. Yeah. Level 6 is a fun level for fighters.
It's the exciting one. They get attacks, they get feats. Be careful, they're tough boys now. Oh, all your saves go up by 1 too. That's really nice. Now you don't suck nearly as much.
Does Matthias get all that stuff too? Because he's technically a fighter.
No, I get what I want to do in the combat stare down.
Yep.
I get +4 to my intimidation checks and can demoralize opponents.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want to fight you then.
Well, I mean, that'll be Oh, I started off with +11. That'll be a +15. I'm going to add it, so it'll be +16 my intimidate.
Yeah, I can't beat that.
Holy
I
shit.
just point at people like, no.
Look at that sweet, sweet hit points, guys.
Is it technically a wisdom save, or how does that work? Excuse me, will save.
I believe so, if I remember.
Well, I mean, the best I can do is 25 on a critical.
Skills
But
feats.
this is the kind of character that isn't particularly like spooky. They're spooky because their face is missing, not because they're like trained in intimidation.
Here we go. You can demoralize an opponent. Make an intimidation check modified by level, blah blah, which is... Huh. 1d20 plus character level, plus wisdom bonus, plus modifiers against fear. Nice. So how many hit points does Olaf have nowadays?
70.
Jesus.
Rolled that
What
sweet
about
9.
Matthias?
Rolled mine, yeah. I'm looking at a feat right now.
What does our local resident druid get? Our druid gets at 6th level wild shape twice a day and an extra set of spell slots.
Wild
Will
shape's
you
good.
let them roll themselves, or are you going to roll for them? for hit points.
Nah, they can sort themselves out next time.
Okay.
I will, however, take care of the experience so that that's at the very least congruent. And they can click the button when they're ready. You and Hermes will have to wait a little bit. But Hermes is busy. He's like, Anyway. What a day. Busy. I got stuff to prep now. Oof. Scary.
I think I'll add power critical, so when I actually do crit, it's +4 to confirm it.
Ooh.
That'll be very useful.
That's
The
nasty.
day sessions were a little on the shorter side, but they were nice, bite-sized almost.
You got him to role play. I think that's a treat for all of you.
What?
Yeah,
You mean Matthews?
Yeah.
I gave you some XP, man. So shut up.
Well, I mean,
I'm glad
honestly,
you took the lead.
I'm glad that happened. This was nice.
Nobody spits on boots.
Boots.
In real life, no one should spit on someone's boots. That's what it felt like.
Wait,
I
hold
thought-
on. What if they want to clean them?
Well, here's the thing. Like, I just bought some brand new cowboy boots. If somebody spat on my boots, I'd probably fight them automatically. So,
Automatic aggro.
these are $300 boots.
Yeah.
You spit on them, I will punch you.
I don't think Argus wears boots.
Yeah, but you know, you don't want that
Don't
nice warm stickiness on your feet. That's just an insult. It's like you wouldn't let a dog pee on you. You won't let someone spit on you.
Yeah, exactly.
See, if he didn't do that, I would have left him alone and went, all right, well, you're just an arrogant prick. Nah, you spat on the boot, you gotta go.
Great. That's nice. Soon, evil will rear its ugly head. Or other things, who knows? I gotta make sure my things are set up. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna roll out and actually relax, kick my feeties up,
Nice.
watch them go all the way up. Bye-bye.